Hi guys, this is an update on August the 18th. It's a Saturday, and this is some of my spaghetti squash. I'm harvesting them a little early because I've had lots of problems with the vine borer, which as you can see there's damage on all of these. I've fished out the this one actually is whole. No, fished out the vine borers as best I can with my super tool, piece of wire, little white grubs with a black head, and you can tell whether they're still active or not because they leave a trail of the stuff that they've eaten and pooped out. So it looks like I think I have all of the vine borers on these, because I don't see any new material coming out of any of these holes. There's a hole there, but there's nothing. If they're active, there's generally stuff coming out of the holes, and I've poked all of these holes and as you can see they've done a little bit of damage, but so I've got these off early, so they're hardening off right now, but I will probably use them up fairly quickly. So but not too bad a yield. They would have got bigger if it hadn't been for the vine borers. The vine borers decimated my garden. 2/3 of it they decimated. There's about a third left, which they're probably going to work on soon. But anyway, so these are my curries, and of course they didn't get very big because of the vine borers. The vines actually died off, and that's as big as these will get, but these were suffering as well, so that was a vine borer in there. Fished that one out. Hopefully there's nothing else in there. I don't see any fresh, there's no fresh casings or whatever you call them. So that's the Tahitian, the green, and this one's just further ahead, although these ones were almost this colour right from the get-go. So, but anyway, they're both Tahitian. This is the red curry. I grew green curry and I got 3 and they got eaten. They were close to where the vine borer started. So anyway, so that's why I'm harvesting these early, because they would have just got eaten laying in the grass and laying in the bed, and at least this way I've managed to get most of the bugs out of them. This is some of my peppers, which I'm very pleased with. Some good size. Some of these have got some bug holes, but doesn't matter, they'll still get eaten. This was a really nice one. So King Crimson and King of the North are the red ones. I think one of them definitely grows. I think that's King of the North, but I've had smaller ones of that. And then the King Crimsons I think have been a little bigger. This one's a crimson, I think. And there's the yellow bells down there. And up on the deck I have some Amish pimentos that are yellow, because I think they cross-pollinated with the yellow bells. So they're supposed to be red and they're yellow. Oh, and there's some of my tomatoes. They're the Beaver Lodge slices. There is one sashes in there somewhere, but you can tell the shape of them. Apparently my wife says they taste very good, so we've been getting lots of them. Too many for her to eat. And what do we got here? My Romas, very slow. I guess they probably needed a good feed more often than I'm giving it to them, because they're just not filling out, whereas everything else is. So yeah, this is my Italian heirloom, and they're huge. You can see my hand. That's a huge tomato. There's quite a few of them. Some of them are starting to turn. Some of them have that blossom end rot on them underneath. One or two. I got rid of most of them, but I think these are okay. Yeah, not too bad. Anyway, yeah, starting to go. And then there's my beans. I got lots of bush beans still coming. And this is the Vortex beans, which are great beans. If you get a chance to buy Vortex seed, go ahead and buy it, because they're really tasty beans. They grow really long. They take a little bit of extra care, and I think they would benefit from some extra compost or fertilizer if that's what you do. These have had a couple of feeds of Miracle Grow just to boost them. They also had a lot of compost added at the start, but they don't bush out all that well. They're very slow growing, but when they do yield, they yield. This is probably the best I've had, and I've already taken off 2 or 3 bags of these to put in the freezer, so you get plenty of them. And they're good beans when you cook them in water. They go like a bright green instead of dull green, which is what some beans do. These don't look like they're going to do that, but they do. You put them in water and boil them, and or simmer, they go a nice bright green. Very appealing, appetizing. So that's it. That's my update. I'm quite very happy with my peppers. Oh, my flat leaf parsley did very well. Haven't been using it as much as I'd like to have. And the dill. That's yours, Dale, the flat leaf, and the dill. There's dill over there too. It's been very good. So that's my initial harvest of my spaghetti squash. So that's where I'm at. I will go over and show you the damage over in the bed there, but I'll come back. Yeah, so these ones I have left for now, because they seem to be not affected by the vine borers at the minute. This one's been attacked by vine borers and slugs, and that was a red curry. That was the biggest one, and I've just left that there as a sacrificial one. I'm hoping that they'll concentrate on that one before moving on. So this was all nice and lush and green, and you can see where it's still not too bad down the end, but here they got to the core of the roots, and pretty much it's all died off. I've got a couple. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 more in this, and they're still hanging on. They've got a lot of a green vine each. So then you can see I had a Tahitian there that got the vine died before it could improve, and there's the blue curry. Didn't get further than that, and there's another one over there, and you can see the vine is dead. So last year I didn't have any problem with the vine borers, but I just had the squash beetles and the cucumber beetles, which did plenty of damage to the leaves last year. But this year the vine borers showed up to the party and they pretty much decimated it. So I'm lucky to have got anything, because I haven't done anything to try and I've done nothing to, no insecticides or anything, so this end's not doing too bad. So I'm hoping that this will stay long enough to get these a bit riper. There's still 3, there's a Tahitian over there, and there's 3 here. There's some more male flowers. So this is still healthy here, and there's 3 nice ones. And as you can see, that middle one is fairly light colour right from the start. It's almost like the Waltham colour, so it may be a bit of a cross-pollinate, although I didn't grow any Walthams this year, but who knows. Still some flowers. This is the typical leaves from this one, with the almost variegated look of Tahitian. But anyway, I'm pleased I've got. So this will give me, if these ones are okay, which I think they're big enough now, that'll give me 3, and this one here. Yeah, that's a nice one, little one, but plus 2 on the deck. So that'll give me 5, which I believe is better than last year. So there's some of my peppers. They didn't get very tall, my peppers, but they've been fairly prolific. There's like 6 or 7 peppers on that one plant there. 4 or 5 on that one. Nice big one right there. So, quite happy with my peppers and my squash, despite the vine borers, pesky things. So that's my update. That's it. We finally had some rain yesterday, so it rained pretty much all day yesterday, but very, very light. Just a misty rain. So the grass is starting to green up a bit. So, and this is my blackcurrant and redcurrant bush, and this one I said it was dead, but it's actually leafed again. I took all the old leaves off of it, and it's budding further down the stem, so that's promising. I thought it was dead, and it's coming back to life again. No grapes this year, of course, because of the damage early. Just cover. Welcome sunshade. So that's my update. Have a quick look at my butterfly bush that I planted. It's been doing really well. It's been flowering ever since I planted it a month ago or more. So starting to grow nicely. I think it's taken, likes its spot. It's full sun here. And I got my rhododendrons down there, one of which is doing really nicely, starting to got a fair bit of new growth on it. And the other one not so good, but looks okay. And I got a holly over there that I planted. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.